guys, it is Jenny and welcome back to my channel. I am going to try to film this again. Gotten rudely interrupted, unfortunately. But I wanted to show you that for my first layout for Collection Obsession, I have pulled these two pattern papers. This being the cut apart. This is the front side of the collection. And this is a brown just cardstock from my stash. And I went through as I was adding some things into my kit or my collection. I did find this cut file already in my stash. It was already cut and everything. I have a whole bunch of them that I just kind of refresh my memory on. So I wanted to try to see if I could use that. I have no plan whatsoever for the layout. No plan yet, as of yet. It's still kind of, but I think I'm going to be doing, I like how that looks, and I'm just going to be trying to bring in some layers. I think this is going to be my photo here. You kind of see it. And then I'm going to add these to either to a companion page, or I'm going to add these to a pocket page. Not 100% sure. So we're kind of winging this, but I wanted to at least show you what I'm going to be working on for my first layout, my papers here. Let me put that there. And then I'm going to just show you really quickly some additional things that I have brought into my kit. So I have a couple of tags. These are all sitting in my little container here that I showed you. Let me just take these out, because this is what you guys have seen, I believe. This is all the little cut aparts and the enamel dots. I'm just going to set these off to the side since they're creating a little bit of glare. I found this, it must be from, I don't think I have that word. Maybe I don't know. It's already run through the Xyron and everything. It's the perfect colors for fall. I did put in some photo tabs. I have samples of my washi here on this index card. Some additional things that I want to remember to bring into my collection kit here. And then I have these. I received these as a gift from a crop that I attended. These are Neat and Tangled sequins. It's a beautiful sequin pack with all of the fall colors, you can see. So I'm throwing that in there. I have a stash of things that I really want to use up because they're partially used, so I thought I could bring in some of these oranges here. I also like the fact that it had some of these greens, so I think I can try to use those and then maybe pass those along. And then I was emptying one of my many moving boxes, and this was in an iris container, a small one. Just different, it looks like 4x6 cards, but I figured I can, if I don't like the colors, I can always use the white side to map photos. So I wanted to pull that in. This was in that same pile, although none of the colors. I wanted to bring in these two. These are the only two that I have that are scalloped. But I don't know if the red might work or the green. If nothing else, if the scallop doesn't work, I can always just use the green and just get rid of the scallop. And that's it. So I have the rest of the collection handy in the event that I need it. But I'm really I think I'm really liking the idea of just using, I think this photo, the only other photo I was thinking we could use is this one, but I kind of like that she's facing me in the, well, facing out, I should say, and then that I could possibly, you know, layer some less busy ones under there perhaps. But we're gonna wing it from here, and I will keep you guys posted. See you soon. Okay, so we're back, and I am showing you here the finished layout. I'm off to the side because this, like right here, is producing a lot of glare on my photo, so I just shifted it over to the side. And you'll see that I went ahead and I framed this textured cardstock on this busy but beautiful leaf pattern paper. So I went ahead and did that, but you'll see the majority of the work being done on this page is really largely due to this large cut file. I did go ahead and I backed the photo on several layers of the different pattern papers. Some of them are cut apart papers from that I had scraps over from that other collection. I will make sure that I link the where I show you the video where I show you the kit that I'm working with. I combined a couple of different collections, one new, one old, to make up the full kit for this particular kit that I'm going to be using for the month of September. So I've gone ahead and I've done my 3 clusters. So you'll see them here. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. This top one, I decided to do something a little bit different and have my title go up here. So these are various die cuts and things I punched out of pattern paper from the collections, and just made my cluster here. I popped up the title. There's very little dimension here, but it's mostly because the photo is the one that is dimensional in this particular cluster here, and the pumpkin I've gone ahead and popped up in this particular cluster. Very simple. I have gone ahead and added the sequins from that sequin pack that I showed you guys. And I did do a companion page to this. This is probably going to produce a lot of glare, but we'll see how it goes here. I'm waiting for one of these pieces to dry. So hopefully it's not horrible. It's not the greatest, but it's not horrible. So I've gone ahead and I've put, this will go on this side of the page, but for the sake of glare. So here you have 3 of my photos. This is the extra die cut that I had in my stash. I've put a cluster of the sequins here, and I have backed all of these on the same brown cardstock. This page protector is a 6x12 this way, and so it's a little bit bigger though. It's not exactly 6 inches going or 12 inches going across. It's probably closer to 12.25 or somewhere around there. So I did go, I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see it a little bit better here. I've gone ahead and I've taken just a sliver of paper from this leaf paper and put it on both sides here. It's that same, this is a cut apart from the collection. I'm using this as my journaling card, and I've backed both of these photos up on the brown cardstock that you see here. I've gone ahead and I've put some die cuts here. This die cut said traditions. I have gone ahead, yay me, I went ahead and stamped family on top of that traditions. I'm waiting for that to dry. And then I have I use this old die cut from my mind's eye that I've had in my kit that I added afterwards, and I've also stamped lovely day. So again, this is where my journaling would go. Very simple. I'm able to capture a lot of different, scrap a whole bunch of different photos in one shot, which is great. I just kind of was inspired by really this, the cut file, and kind of just went from there. I wanted to highlight the one photo, but didn't want to leave out these other photos either. So it's a great way to be able to use up your stash. If you don't have pocket pages, you can absolutely do the same thing on a 12 by 12 paper. You don't need pocket pages. I'm just trying to use the supplies that I have. So I hope you enjoyed this layout and this layout share. I am so excited to be working with this collection now. Like I have quite a number of fall photos from last year that that I'm really looking forward to documenting. So guys, until next time, I hope you'll join me again. Goodbye for now.